Hi everyone and welcome along. Now the Lunar New Year falls on the 11th of February, ushering in the year of the dragon. So what an amazing opportunity, we can paint ourselves our first ever dragon on the channel. So grab your paints and let's get started. Right, so we're going to begin with a little moon, a full moon. So you need something round. Whoops! You need something round to draw around. Let's see if I can get that. There we are. So I'm just using my washi tape roll. Feels like quite a good circle, and I'm going to fill that in with masking fluid. Once that's dry, so it's sort of tacky to the touch, we're going to start to create a sort of cloudy atmosphere around it, and I'm going to use the aptly named Moon Glow. So I've just woken that up and I've got it quite dilute in the palette there. And I'm going to start by painting in with this is a size 4 brush. I'm just sort of trying to create a bit of a sort of atmosphere around this moon, which is also going to just create a nice backdrop for my dragon. I'm so excited. If it's sort of dragons and like fantasy kind of stuff isn't your thing, well, what's really nice about this tutorial is it's more about sort of teaching you to paint with an expressive style. So look at it like that as well, even if it's not quite your thing. And then I'm just going to take a bit more and I'm just going to splatter a little bit across the piece. Just up and down there. And we're once again going to leave that to dry 100%. And when you've got masking fluid on your page, you really don't want to speed it up artificially with a heat gun too much, because you can run the risk of your masking fluid just becoming sort of welded to the page. So go and paint something else whilst you're waiting. Try another tutorial on the channel and come back to this once it is completely dry. Probably only take about 10 minutes, but you know, we live in a fast moving age and we're all ready for stuff to happen immediately. So yeah, just take a pause and enjoy a little bit of quiet time whilst you're waiting. So it's time to peel off the masking fluid, which is a very satisfying thing to do. And you can see it leaves us with a lovely crisp edge around the edge. I'm going to paint my dragon in red, because that is a very significant colour for luck. So I'll just wake that up. And I think also I will get the alizarin crimson mixed up, and also I think we'll add a bit of gold at the end. But we're going to do this in as few brush strokes as possible, and I quite like the idea if the brush sort of dries out, that we end up with a bit of a sort of dry brushed effect. Now I've been considering which brushes to do this with, and I've been thinking that my my one stroke brush might be quite good, or maybe the filbert here, but I'm just going to go for it. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm getting lots of colour on my brush, and I am going to start good start. Get a bit more on. I'm going to curl the brush down, and then I think we'll just sort of, hey, I rather like that. So I'm just going to take now a size 6 brush and get some alizarin crimson on there, and I'm just going to sort of even out some of the shape and maybe just add a few extra sort of expressive lines. It's also nice to see what the one stroke brush can do when you sort of really twist it round. And we'll turn this into a bit of a tail. Okay, but we need a head for our dragon, so let's go. So what we're going to do is I'm going to sort of create a jaw and then a sort of eye and a snout. I'm rather pleased with that. And then some sort of flailing kind of ears. I'm really pleased with that. I think that's, I'm thrilled with that. The only other thing I might do is just give my dragon some little wings there. I'm really pleased with that. So we're going to finish this piece with some gold accents. So we'll let this dry and then add a little bit of gold. I'm going to use my Fine Tech gold down here. So I've just added water to it to get it nice and thick. And I think to begin with, I'm going to add some sort of flaming tendrils to the head and the ears. And then I will place in that eye there. And then the rest really, it's kind of up to us really what we want to do. Maybe just a sweep of gold. You could do a few splatters if you wanted. Feels like some gold in the tail would be good. If you wanted, you could maybe do a few little scales. But you can see that it's just more about the art of suggestion. Rather than too much. And there is our wonderful dragon. Really nice and loose and expressive, a slightly different approach to watercolour painting, and I just think it makes me really happy to look at it. I'm really proud of that. I hope you are too, and I want to wish everybody who celebrates a very happy Lunar New Year, and here's to the year of the dragon. See you again soon. Bye!